Hello fellow compatriots and welcome to yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at Jet or Judge, which is a MOC that I created. By the way, if you guys want to see early access, just go to my Patreon. You can watch the video for free. It's early access, but anyways, that's where the latest videos are going to be, so you can watch it a week in advance before anybody else. Anyways, the thing that I always wanted to do was, hey, what if I tried to make a slicer with only using current parts, including the throwing mechanisms and stuff like that. And I was going ahead looking through it, and also they have like printed faces as well, like there's printing on all of the faces. So I tried to replicate that for Jet or Judge, depending on what his name is. But in this review, I'm just going to be calling him Jet, and he's a throwbot in this household. But if you want him to be a slicer, then by all means, call him a slicer. But for me, I'm just going to call him a throwbot. Alright, so let's go into articulation. And yes, let's take care of the elephant out of the room. These are a little bit too long. There's no way for me to make them shorter. I tried to, but they make these freaking discs so freaking big. It's kind of a problem. But anyways, yeah, he does throw a disc, but we'll get into that. Articulation, bolt joint here, bolt joint here, bolt joint here. You can imagine the range, but I'll show you anyways. So ankle tilt, knee, ankle bend. There's not so much tilt. I wonder why, but yeah, you got plenty of range, and you can give him the digigrade look if you remember him being digigrade, but I'm gonna give him proper knees in this one. And arms, got full rotation. It's on a bolt joint, so you get all kinds of movement with that. A little bit of butterfly in either way, so the XT4 heads don't get in the way. And yes, these are XT4 heads. Yeah, as you can see in the back there. And the elbows, they do not bend in the way that you may think. So head, it bends, it twists around. Oh, that's good stuff. The eye visor can fold up, and so you get that kind of look. And the reason why I did that instead of the conventional this type of head is, one, because this is common, and two, if you look at the printing, you got a distinct eye, you got a nose, you got a mouth, and then you got like this goggle segment over his left eye. Now, there was many ways that I was trying to configure this so that it can have the exact same look, but I decided to opt for this so that it's not overly clunky. So there you go, he has his visor that folds up and down. Okay, back over here, it's bolt joints. So there's no wing flapping. No wing flapping on this guy. I took that out because it's kind of pointless. It's kind of pointless. You know, there's not that much enjoyability of the flappity flappities. But if you want the flappity flappities, let me know in the comments, and I might give him the flappity flappities on this guy. But what we all know them for is the throwing gimmick, so let's go straight into that. Now, it's just simple, like any old disc. You just slide it in. So this port goes over in there. And the only thing you had to do, really, is just pull it back. And he throws. Now, that's not really the best way to show it. What you need is a larger space, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. I'm going to put bad guy over here. There we go. So we got bad guy in the distance. We're not going to use Akima this time, but you can throw with either arm. Just load it in. And then you want to pinch this segment. So it's a little bit different than your standard like throwbot. You actually had to pinch this this part, and then he throws it. That was a terrible aim. Let me actually aim with this guy so you guys can actually see him throwing it. There we go, we hit him in the back. So yeah, you can throw this guy, this disc, and of course you can use the other arm as well. if you wanted to. But yeah, it's pretty impressive that you can throw the disc. And you know what? I'm gonna do it in shot for you so that you guys can actually see what I'm actually doing here, instead of doing it out of shot like I always keep doing. And I'm gonna put my hand down here so that it's more better for you, but slightly more uncomfortable for me. Do you like this relationship? And yeah, he throws it. Not my best serve, but you get the idea. So he can throw. Now back with the original setup that we originally had for this guy. Okay, so there we go. There is Judge. And, you know, he's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at size comparison so you can actually see how small he is. And of course, first comparison out of the way. This guy. Bad guy. There you go. And also another thing. Here he is with corn over here, and here is a Throwbot disc. Now you can see how big the disc is compared to the Matoran. It's very, very large, you know, so I applied a similar principle with this. You know, it's a perfect in scale. So, good upscale, I would say, and it still works and everything like that. So, yeah, you got a size comparison there. So, take it as you will. And here's another oldie. Got this guy over here, Frost from Robo Riders. Here's something current for all you guys. Here he is with Liwa Master. Get that size comparison out of the way. Here is an Av Matoran comparison. So he's a bit taller than an Av Matoran. Here's an Anika build comparison. So you get a comparison there with Fantaka Liwa, so you get that. And last but not least, we cannot forget the one, the only, Roxy. There we go. Here he is compared to a Roxy, so you got that. And yeah, there you go. So that is Judge. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and like always, if you want to follow me in any forms of social media, be sure to go ahead and check that out in the description down below. But anyways, I think that will be all for now, so I hope you all enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.